Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. This is one quote that has been coming to me in these recent days in some wonderful synchronicities. And I've started to actually apply this because I usually have a tendency to, okay, full pedal to the metal, let's go. And I still feel like there's a great power to that. But I would like to balance this with more presence, so it doesn't become superficial. It's like, oh no, we have to get it, we have to do it, we have to do this. But more like truly from a deep place of presence, giving it all that I got, leaving no stone unturned. And I just felt called to share this quote with you today and to dive a little bit deeper in what it means and how it works for me, because I think it's related to the path of least resistance, also known in the Eastern traditions as Wu Wei, the watercourse way, where water always finds its most path of least resistance to find your low. And in a sense, this is also what is required when we want to reach up, when we want to raise our vibration. Sometimes naturally it's necessary to first dip down deep into all the things that we need to take with us, that we need to integrate, that we still have learned in order for us to go really high. There's also another quote that goes something like, no tree branches can reach heaven if its roots don't go down into hell. And just take this with a grain of salt, but energetically I feel like this is very true. In order to truly reach upwards, to reach for the stars, to shoot for the moon, to be the best version of yourself, it's also important that you have roots. Roots grown deeply into the ground, something that has foundation, something that is solid. And so by following the Wu Wei, the watercourse way, the path of least resistance, by taking it slow, you actually allow yourself to move through all of these energies that you might not have faced yet, which you might have some fear for. But this is why the previous two videos that I made on fear can be a cornerstone for this, that there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing inside of you that you truly have to be afraid of that can truly hurt you, because there is only one. So in truth, that oneness cannot truly hurt itself. It can project this image of conflict and of frustration and of suffering. But the oneness, the beingness, is still untouched. It's always already one. It's always already complete. And if you even intellectually know this, but just intuitively can grasp this, then you can more confidently go deep inside yourself. Find also that lowest node of the spectrum. Be willing to feel at your absolute lowest. But do not get lost in it, not in a story or poor me or any of this. But just allow yourself to feel. There's nothing wrong with feeling. You can just feel it all. Truly, you can open your heart to all of it, even if it feels like, oh, this is destroying me. I cannot take this. There's such a power in finding your low, in going to your deepest point, or you could say rock bottom, without all the stories, just energetically feeling all that has accumulated in your system, all the debris, and not being afraid. Opening up to that, moving through that, slowly but surely. And then naturally your spirit will rise again, because you're no longer suppressing these things. You're actually diving in, going to the bottom, and then because of that momentum you can raise your frequency ever so naturally again. And this is also how the game of IMX, this subtle art of staying true, by moving slowly and meticulously, so that every step you take, every move you make, you'll be staying true. You'll be not rushing yourself. You will not be putting yourself under any unnecessary pressure. You'll find the right mode in which you can gently amp up the pace. It can be so easy. I just made it really difficult in the past for myself because I put myself under a lot of pressure instead of, in the beginning, just take baby steps. Take baby steps, all right. Take one breath in which you just align yourself with your truth. Okay, now take one step of attention, place your attention on that which is true, your core, your essence, your purest frequency. And then also notice the awareness in which all of this is happening. And this awareness is awareing effortlessly. And this is just one small step, and I feel like actually this is what I want to transmit to you today. Take it easy. Take it step by step. Do not sway from the path. That's not what I'm saying. Like, do not become lazy. But take it step by step, and you can apply this with anything in your life. If you want to better your physical body, start by going to the gym. You don't even have to do anything in that gym. You have to just walk in, walk out. That's already more than you would have done the day before. And just the power of taking these baby steps. Closer and closer to your spirit. Closer and closer to your truth. To your truest frequency that is aligned with your truest dream life. Because what manifests reality is your core frequency. It dictates that. And the more we go inwards and we take with us whatever, all the debris, and we transmute that in the love and the light of the one infinite creator, then we can cleanse up, we can clean up this mirror reflection, we can clean up our vibration until all that is left is our pristine, radiant, diamond-like X, your signature of your soul, the frequency that you came here to admit, that you came here to paint with. But in order to do that, we need to sometimes clean some things up. And in order to do that, how do we do that? Because it seems like such a monumental task and full of so many distortions. Take baby steps. Maybe start by cleaning your room. Maybe start by cleaning whatever. Just start small and build momentum. And then time and time again, you return to what is actually true. You remember in your direct experience what is true. And the more that you do this, the more momentum will build, the more conviction you will build. And will you still fall? For sure. But it doesn't matter. You have set your sights on, just like with biking. Like the first time you fell off your bike, you didn't give up. You were determined, I'm not gonna stop until I know how to ride my bike. The same goes with this game of spiritual alignment. I'm not going to stop until all that I am, until all that I see is aligned with the purest spirit within me. Until everything is aligned with this baseline frequency that I came here to emit, to share, to radiate. I will not stop until that is the case. And that type of determination, mixed with just this steady, steadfast persistence, taking these baby steps, this will be success. It cannot be no other way. If you're determined to ride that bike, if you're determined to stay true to your soul, and you're taking these gentle steps, you're not judging yourself every time you fall, you just get back up, you just become aware again of what is really true, then nothing can hold you back. And then sure, in this idea of time-space, it might take a little while, but already that decision that you can make right now to not stop until you and your acts are one, until you and your soul, your intention for being here, you have sacrificed all ideas of who you were and who you have been. You sacrificed that all in the fire, in the crucible of your true reason for being here, your true intention, your true game. And my recommendation is to give up everything for that and to consciously work towards that point until the only thing is left is that X. And then even you could realize yourself even more deeper. There's endless layers of leveling up in this game of oneness, in this game of unity. So stay true, my friends. See if you feel inspired to make that decision right now, to decree that, possibly out loud. I will not stop until this is a baseline. And with this, I just mean your true heart's frequency, your essence, your being, that which you truly are and that which you came here to share into this world as a gift. It's the only reason you are here. So let that be the only thing that makes sense, the only thing you're focused on, that which is the priority. And every day take baby steps, gentle steps. Take it slowly. Or as in conversations with God was, make haste slowly. Be perseverant. Take those steps. Go into the deepest low. Do not be afraid of any feeling. Embrace all of it. All of it. All of it. Because it's all fuel. It's all helping you to course correct to your core, to your X. And then you will naturally come correct in integrity, in harmony with the oneness, the truth that is all around that you are. As always, my friend, with reverence, with love, stay true. Bye-bye.